Give it up. Go for broke.
What's up? We're back here with another exciting episode. And Chris, you're right. It's that time again for Jank versus the world. You know what to do. First come, first serve. Follow the rules. Let's get it on and let's have some fights. And to reiterate some of the rules before we start. So the rules are as simple. Make sure when I'm switching characters that you don't start. That's rule number one. Be mindful of others. I don't care if you taunt, teabag, whatever. And please, before you jump on the stream, make sure you turn off your Switch control completely by holding off the power button off and starting it back on so it can reset the cache on your system. But let's get right into it. Let's start some matches here. And I guess Chris is up first. I was finishing watching an episode of The Great Pretenders. I got one more episode, and that show is one giant riot. Oh, nice. Somebody's getting too hyped. Oh. Could killed you. Don't do it. Oh, I did. I should have held it longer. Someone wants Falcon Punch real badly. That was an SD. Let's fix that issue. You're not late by that much. I screwed up. Good games. I screwed up. I threw away a life. Congrats, E-Splat. What's up, Megan? This is the first match, so you didn't really miss much. Literally the first match. So you didn't really miss anything. What's up, Megan? What's up, E-Splat? What's up, 9 Volt? What's up? What's up? What's up? Woof! Roofity! Is there the roofing? Roof? We getting tier characters in here? The roof. Roofing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa! Who's lagging now? It wasn't lagging the first match. What the heck? I couldn't respawn properly. There you go. It's not playing as bad now. I'm not even mad about that. Not going 3-stock me though. Nice. I wasn't gonna let you 3-stock me though. The first part of the match's momentum screwed me up. Like it was this weird lag spike in the very beginning, and I was just like, it threw me off. But good games though. Yeah, that ram was super random. I don't know what that was all about. Like honestly, I didn't know what that was about either. I was so confused. Oh no, the game was fine after, yeah, but it kind of threw me off in the beginning. He should have went out there for it. Hey, just because Sakurai's not working on the game anymore, that means we can't say it's not him. He got levers in his house. But it's crazy to think about this. That was like the last and final update. That's crazy. At least as far as the characters go. Now, could you imagine? Now, hear me out. Could you imagine if the last thing Sakurai comes back with goes like, he comes back and be like, you know what? Even though we said the character updates were done, even though we have the character updates done, I got one more surprise for you. And he goes, I'm adding rollback netcode. I think the internet will break if they decide to do that. Like, seriously explode if that happened. Oh yeah. I did a I actually did a character reaction video into Garfield, actually, about, I think it was about like, it was this past week. There's so many videos that went out this week. I'm just like, what video was it? Yeah, it was this week. Oh, Megan, since you're on, I got a question for you. So one of the streams you were telling me, one of the characters for Rivals of Ether, Castlevania, one of the characters had a lot of moves. You're like, you should probably save this character for last. Do you remember what that character was from Castlevania? Because I don't feel like going through my comment section trying to look for it. You can just tell me since you're on. I paused mid-game, just start laughing because you said now he got the ladies in the house. Who, Soma Cruz. So who is that made by? Who is that made by? Can you give me the, can you let me know the person that who made that one? So I know when I record. Actually, since this is the last video this week, I can see my guesstimation is right. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for checking. Because I was like, I usually do this, the surprise is the final character, but since you were like, oh, someone's probably the most complicated one, like obviously we're going to say that for another day, so I'm just like, I might as well just ask now while you're on stream. Thank you so much. But now I can actually do my guess. Who I called out this week. This week I was like, I at least put 10 videos out this week. So let's count how many videos I actually put out this week. Let's see. That does not count the duplicates, by the way. So we got, dear Lord, this week's been disgusting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I literally put out 15 videos this week. That's freaking nuts. I hate to even think about that. This has officially been the most busiest week I had recording videos. 15 freaking videos. Dear Lord. I hate to think about it. That does not count when the streams reset and stuff like that. And my projection was to put originally like 10. I guess with so much stuff coming out. Oh, that lag spike's real. I thought he was gonna roll. I screwed up. That was supposed to be a Z drop. Ah, the worst time to lag spike. I hit the button too for it. That's the sad thing. I know I hit the button for it. Yeah, you jump a lot. You want to stop that? Why is it lagging at the worst time? I can't react properly. And the sad thing, I can usually beat wolves all day long. I just not reacting properly. You got greedy. Oh, I had too much health anyway. Oh no! Oh. Nice. Apparently, I was on my grind on this week. The good games, though. That was funny. I was hoping to grab the ledge in enough time. I'm still mad I didn't Z. It lagged during when you did the spike. Because I was supposed to Z drop. And the Z drop didn't come out. I was like, oh my goodness. That's my only complaint about the match, the Z drop. Because there was like 2 times it did. And I was like, that was a kind of important. Because if I Z drop, you would have died. But when I pressed it, the game didn't pick up the input in time. And I was just like, but other than that, good games though.
3, 2, 1, go!
Cause I was like, I know E-Splat's gonna do his side B. It's like I know he's gonna do it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I had to move for it, but it didn't want to come out. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But it is what it is. Yeah, Chris, you're right. The grind has been real this week. Really real. And now I'm on on the verge, like, what am I going to do for 1,300? Because now we're at 1,300, and I'm just like, oh, crap, that happened. Now I'm trying to, like, oh, you saved him! You saved him! Well, yeah, I guess he had to. I don't think it was, I would have let him die. I would have let him die. Now you saved Wolf. Ooh. Has anyone seen The Great Pretenders, though? As far as anime goes, I've been watching. I watched all of it most of the day, which made me like waste most of the time I was supposed to. I was like, I'm gonna start recording today. I was like, and then that happened. I was like, crap, I'm watching the anime. I got like one more episode left. If you've never seen Great Pretenders, definitely check it out. It's like Ocean's 11, but the anime. And I think it's even better than the movie, honestly. Like there's so many scenarios where you thought you knew what was going on, but you just don't know. Like what you thought was involved, you're like, you didn't even know this was it. And what makes it sad too, I'm like I ended off on a giant cliffhanger. I'm like, oh, I gotta start the stream. I was so hyped. I was like, now we gotta be an adult now and start the stream. Wait a minute, I guess a pseudo adult? Yes. Oh, by the way, thank you those who stopped by yesterday during the Krakatoa, whatever the Pokemon name is. Thank you for stopping by to watch that video yesterday. It was definitely really interesting. And then Sai showed up randomly in the middle of the video like he always does, trying to troll me. I think that's like an ongoing thing. Every time we have a video and I stream Rivals of the Ether, Sai like wants to troll me. I'm just like, here we go, Sai. I think that's our relationship. He just comes by and trolls me. He's like, Jank is here? Okay, I gotta troll him with something. I gotta show him something you need to check out. I'm like, okay, cool. And I get my mind blown like every 5 seconds. Shout out to Sai, man. Sai's a cool dude, man. Now, the funny thing, because of that, the video got demonetized. I was like, oh. Because apparently the song was like Deltarune. But it's all good. I showed Sai, like, you know, he got hit yesterday. He's like, oh, well, I was like, it's all good, Sai. It's all good. But now we know for next time. I think anytime somebody requests something like that for now, I'm just going to mute the game altogether. Because I have a button to do it. I'm just going to mute the game. That way, I won't have to deal with that. For now on. No, it's all good. No, it's all good. It's all good, Megan. Crap happens. Friday's always like a weird day for people when I stream on Friday. It's always a weird day. Like some people jump on. Either like a lot of people or not a lot of people. We played towards the end of the stream, Sai when we play him against one of his boss characters, man, oh man. All I gotta say is man, oh man. Those boss characters. That's all I gotta say to stuff like that. But it was pretty cool though. Pretty cool. What was I about to say? I was about to say something about a game. And we tried the Rivals of Ether Fighter mode or whatever. It's like Rival Ether Fighter Strive Edition, the stage. That's nuts. Has anyone like actually tried that out? It's like the craziest thing. It's like if Rivals of Ether played like Guilty Gear Strive. It's the strangest thing. Really nuts. Yo, he just spammed it twice. No, I get the effort part when you need by Wolf though, but like the only difference is he can still get away with a kill with Pac-Man. I gotta work for my kills. I gotta work a lot with those kills. Like it's like I was like, we gotta hope this setup works. I gotta hope I do this. I gotta hit him with the right fruit. It's like it's so much setup playing Pac-Man, but it's still a lot of fun though. But I'm not gonna lie, every time I see Wolf on the screen, it puts like a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just like, it's one of those Wolf players. But it is what it is. Everyone's allowed to pick who they want, right? I'm just like, I give him like that dirty like, he's one of those Wolfen players.
He needs to die.
I'd be like, he
Needs to go.
Wolf gotta go. Did anybody really watch the Game Awards? The Soma comment? I think I saw it. The One True Archmage? That one? I'll check it out. I guess I have to try them both out. I like to do a first-time reaction when it comes to these, but I might have to be one of those... It might be one of those few times where I have to check out ahead of time, maybe. I don't know.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he's trying me. You a jumpy little one, are you? Whoa! Did I not ledge cancel properly? Apparently I did. Are you serious? He wanted it. He wanted the saucy stuff. If I lose this one, I'm definitely switching characters. Wolf's gotta go. I grabbed the stage wrong. I didn't really watch the Game Awards because usually I think they suck half the time. But I did watch the trailer for the Sonic movie. As much as I'm kind of weird about the Sonic movie, I'm not gonna lie. Idris Alba playing Knuckles, was pretty hype, and I'm glad they went with Knuckles. They stopped doing the comic relief Knuckles and it went true to like Sonic 3 Knuckles. I'm glad they went for that.
Choose your fighter.
I'm glad they went more like the traditional Knuckles. And I love. It sounded like that was the original voice actor for that sounded like the original voice actor for Tails. I was kind of hyped about that, if anything. That was pretty hype. Wait, Megan missed her turn? I wasn't even paying. I was going on a tangent. I didn't even catch it. What did it happen when I was switching my characters? What's up, AJ? Oh, you don't mind the way? Okay. Wait for Megan to be a good trooper. What a trooper Megan is. Yeah, because I was very, like, when I first heard Idris Alba, I was like, because I heard about it, and at first I was kind of like, meh about it. I was like, oh no, this is going. But once I heard it go in tandem with everything, I'm actually, even, I'll say this, even if the movie ends up being bad, the trailer was pretty hype. I will say that. Even though the movie may be bad at the end of the day, but the trailer looks hype. At least they're actually sort of listening to a certain script. No, it's all good. It's all good. No, it is all good. No. Like, I know I get mad when people do it. What's up, Justin? How goes it, man? Justin, you know I actually voted for you when we were doing the when we did the when they were voting for like characters and stuff. I voted for Levi. I voted for one of them. I was like I actually voted for you. But welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. Like, I know a lot of people don't know who you are, but I still think you're underrated as a creator. And it has nothing to do with the skins or anything like that. Some people might be like, oh, it's because he made his skins. Like, no, actually has nothing to do with that. It's just great, well-developed characters. And I don't think they get enough recognition. That's all it is. Yeah, like, I don't really get mad when people actually start by accident, but the only reason why I got mad the one time with the person, because he said crap about it afterwards. Like it happens all the time. I think once a stream we get a time where that happens with the character thing, where people automatically does a character, pick a character, start the match before I pick a character. Which at first I usually say one sarcastic. I usually say, I guess we won't see the match. I might say that once, but other than that, I don't usually get too mad about it, as long as it didn't happen by like the same person multiple times. The only reason why I got mad with the person that one stream is because he talked smack afterwards. He's like, man, why is it that important? I was like, hold up. Who you talking to? I was like, who are you talking to? Like, I'm pretty laid back when certain things go down. That's why most people don't get banned on this stream. Like, I'm pretty laid back. Like, he was one of the few people that almost got like straight up banned from the stream, actually. Like, legitly. I know some people do it for trolls to get banned, but he almost did. Almost. Can you stream this game forever? Until they bring Mario Party 3. Well, I usually stream this every week. What's up, Lazaro? What's up, man? Wait, GoldenEye was banned in Germany? What's up, Danny?
2, 1, go!
I didn't even know GoldenEye was banned. I never knew that. Who's talking smack? Oh, I'm talking about something that happened a couple streams ago. Actually, Dan, you were on when this happened. We had an incident just a few seconds ago where I said, basically to start, I want to switch characters after I did. I think somebody didn't catch it, and then Megan basically switched out so they can still see the match, and I didn't catch it when it happened. And I guess she thought I was mad at her about it. I was like, no, I'm not mad at you about it. Because I know, and I was explaining the situation when I was mad about it towards somebody. That's all. Because they were talking smack about it. That's the only reason why I was mad. Like, I get initially annoyed by it, but I don't get like pissed off about it like I did that one day. But no, I wasn't talking smack. Oh yeah, I got. Listen. Well, congrats with being done with your college finals. But I shoot. When I was in college, I definitely get how that goes. That grind is real. But no, I definitely get it dealing with college finals. But I'm definitely looking for any character you come out with, though. Always looking forward to it. But no, I definitely got a lot of characters to come out with. Something I am going to try to do, guys. So, and this is a try scenario. I will, and this, I think this will be the first or second time I mention this to people. I will be attempting, and this all comes down to time. So this is going to be a hit or miss thing that may or may not happen. I'm going to attempt to do my own YouTube rewind. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to attempt to do one. It's probably going to consist of a lot of editing. A lot of editing. So it's going to be interesting. But oh, you heard me say it before? Yeah. What's YouTube Rewind? Okay. So YouTube Rewind is something YouTube came up with like years ago. So basically what YouTube Rewind is, usually they get like the best, the way they do it. This is me, something I'm doing strictly myself. This is not something I'm doing with them. Like, they didn't ask me to do anything like this. So usually YouTube every year does a YouTube Rewind. And basically they get some like the top best content creators that they invite out to do it, and they make kind of like a summary of like some of the biggest videos that came out that year. It basically as a collective brings up what happened in 2021 or what. They usually do it every year. So most of the time it's kind of like cringe in my opinion, but it's kind of cool sometimes to see. So basically in this situation, what I'm probably going to do is from January up until now, we're going over like some key points that happen, whether it be combo stuff, maybe breaking points of the internet for me or whatever, if that makes sense. So that's going to be kind of my YouTube Rewind. It's basically going to be a highlight of this year, basically. That's all it is. So, but I think actually, on another note though, I don't think YouTube is doing their rewind this year. And I think that has something to do with COVID and whatever, which I think is a smart decision. But so I was like, why not do my own? I was like, always, and also at the end of the day, by me doing this, it will be another new way of me, like, and this is how, and I know people, actually me and Megan got in this conversation about on Discord one time. One of the times I'm actually on Discord or whatever, but they were talking about like editing is hard and this and this. Like, one of the things I do when it comes to getting better with editing, it's like trying stuff I usually won't do in a video. Like, for example, when I did the Incineroar video, you saw me zoom in with the combos or whatever. That was me learning something. And then now I know how to do that. So now if I need to do that in another video, I can do that. So there's like crazy, those are different ways of like doing it or whatever. Now, on my site, on hindsight though, I probably should have started this earlier this year into this, but I didn't. So it's gonna be interesting, and I didn't realize this month is going by quick because now I still got to record Castlevania, which I'm probably going to start that tomorrow, and I got to do like the count calculations, like what days I'm putting the characters out and all that stuff. So it's gonna be, and for those who don't know, Castlevania is definitely this week. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. So unless some crazy emergency happened, but no, Castlevania week is definitely going this week. I know we were supposed to do it last week, but Pokemon Jam week happened, and actually this is a lot of months for a couple things. Most busiest week, the first time we did 2 weeks back to back of themes. That's another first. Megan, you couldn't say any better. I mean, I'll say this. Just because a huge creator is in a rewind doesn't mean it can't be cringe. Don't get twisted with popularity and the quality of the video. Two different things. Like you can have like it's like you can have a bunch. So that's just my personal thoughts. I know some people are like, man, he's just being whatever. I was like, no, I don't serenade with people. Be like, oh my god, this person. No. But hey, at least the lag. Hey, at least the lag wasn't as bad as last week though. Last week's lag was pretty disgusting. Uh-oh. It's a water type versus a fire type. I should technically lose, right? Maybe my nature power might help me. And I think it's gonna be a time for me to get a new TV. I think because I'm looking at the top of my TV and it's been getting dark, and I'm like, oh, whoa. I'm playing rough today. Ooh, with the armor? Why am I not fading? I see it coming. Okay, now we gotta make a comeback now. Finally, one grab. He's fast. Oh, come on! What is going on? Whoa! And you know what's funny? That was my fault. I played terrible. Oh, I know Green Ninja's super fast. What's up, 50K? What's up? No, I know Green Ninja's one. I know Green Ninja's one of the fastest. I know he is. But I'm mad I missed. I'm not even mad that I lost the match. I'm mad that I missed like 2 grabs. That's what I'm mad about. I'm not even mad about me losing the match. I looked away and they were dragging both each other down. At 1500. What y'all talking about? At 1500. What y'all talking about? I missed what y'all talking about. 1500. I looked away. What's up, Conic? How's it going, man? I don't even know what you're talking about. I looked up and said 1500. I'm like, what are y'all even talking about? Oh, speaking of stuff that's happened next week, So next Friday, after we do the Rivals of Ether stream, by the way, we will be playing King of Fighters 15 again. So y'all definitely should check that out. This time we'll definitely be into it. That day I was playing, it was kind of off. A lot of things were going on that day. But this time when we do King of Fighters, definitely gonna be in it. In it to win it, right? At least that's what I like to think of, at least. Oh, speaking of random things, I had a chance to play Halo Infinite recently. The multiplayer. I've actually hated Halo since like, oh, he almost did a double whammy. I hated Halos ever since anything after 3. Well, okay, anything after Reach, I hate. I actually love Halo Reach. But the multiplayer apparently for Halo Infinite's free. It's actually not bad. Is it better than 2? No, by a long shot. But if you compare it to the last 2 or 3 games that came out, this is probably the best one within the last 2 or 3 games. Let me make that clear. It's the best one within the last 2 or 3 games. It's never going to be better than 1, 2, and 3 in Reach. But, yeah. Oh, y'all talking about the internet is 1500. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was like, what are y'all talking about? There we go. Is his lamp port from? Is he running dial up? That might be the issue. He might be running dial up. That could be the scenario if that's the case. Dial up with Windows 98 running in the background. Yo, like the router literally has a mouth and eating it up the inputs. As he presses a button, the router's just like this, eating it. He's like,
I think these buttons are for breakfast. Oh, you want to do back air? Oh, let me that back air tastes good. I can't wait till she does a pivot. The pivot must be the best, tastiest thing in the world.
could you imagine, like the router having having an appetite, and like Smash Brothers like its restaurant, and it has a menu. Like, what would be like the delicacy of the menu? Would it be like a jab lock? It's like, I love the taste of jab lock being eaten up. Like, could you imagine that? He's like the food critic and he's judging all the buttons. Like, that up air was pretty good, but that drag down tastes so. Oh, that sucks. 3 stock too. That's rough.
Greninja.
That's definitely rough. Oh, this lobby is shake and bake today. We are officially full with the lobby, guys. We have a total of 8 players in. I don't know, Lazar. You might be a little tad late. The lobby is officially full, man. It is officially full. More fuller than someone on Thanksgiving Day. What's up, Jace Taylor? Oh, by the way, guys, if you like what you're watching today, please like and subscribe to the channel. We do this every Saturday on an exciting episode of Jank versus the World. Please like and subscribe. And oh, by the way, this week we hit our goal earlier than last week. I mean, the goal was supposed to be hit next week, but we hit it like a couple weeks ago. We hit 1,300 subs. So congrats to y'all for making that happen. 1,300? So what I'm going to do for 1,300? Don't even know yet, honestly. Honestly, don't even know. Because I wasn't counting on it happening this week. So, kudos for that, though. Kudos for that. Incineroar should be hard to play. I guess the hardest thing about Incineroar, I will say, is understanding when and when not to use your side special and baiting people for it. It's like baiting people. That's like baiting people and knowing when to use down special. Oh. Oh, good. Danny waited. Oh, back here. Yo, everyone's getting a fight with the router, but apparently everyone else is losing. I wonder how that works. Danny, there goes Danny. Now there goes the battle. I don't know if it's happening now. I had it earlier. It's not as bad. Jank, teach me how to drag down. He's gonna teach you how to drag down. Oh man. Jump. Then up. And then do up air. And as you do up air, you go down. But you have to go down and do up air at the same time. That brings down the drag down. Drag down 101 right there. There's some drag down 101. There we go. There's the drag downs. All the people who live kind of near me play Smash almost all of them. They're buttholes. Very mean, not nice, caring, kind, in the right way at all. Now the creator of Wolfenstein is. Honestly, I get it too. So, I'm not gonna lie. Some of my early tournament experiences when I was getting into the Smash community, some of them are, especially the ones that top all the time. Some of those are some pretentious pricks. I will admit that. Not every single person's like that, but they are. Because their ego get the best of them. And those are the same people I try to wreck in tournaments. I'm like, oh, this ego. Like, there's this player I used to play with a lot. He played a crazy Ryu in our tournament. And at the time, I was learning Ryu in Smash 4. And he used to wreck me all the time. And he used to talk all this. I used to, like, want to punch that guy in the face. I'm like, man, I want to punch this guy in the face. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the FGC is a salty place. So you gotta bite the bullet and just take it with a grain of salt. Should people be that ignorant? No. But sometimes you just gotta take it. Because I'll say this, the FGC is definitely not a place for soft people. I'll tell you that right now. I'll, for the vast majority. Thank you, Jace. Thank you for subbing, man. That's what it is for like the vast majority when it comes to things like that. So I totally get it. But a lot of those people shouldn't be jerks, especially if you're trying to make the community bigger. You shouldn't be being a jerk to most people, especially in that sense of the matter. I don't think you should. And the fact that a lot of people do that, it's pretty dickish in my opinion. Like, I don't mind telling people how to play the game and stuff. I don't mind. Like, it's not a secret at the end of the day. But that's kind of the way I look at it. Oh, you'll stick around? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for sticking around. That's how I consider it. Trust me, it's a lot. It's a lot, and if you're in the, depending on what community you're in, it's like they're like some of the most savage people. But hey, you can complain about the FGC community. You want to see a community that's toxic? Actually, Smash is so toxic as a community. Like, they have to separate FGC and Smash from each other. Even though you would think the fact that fighting game community will include Smash, it actually doesn't include Smash. That's how petty it is between the two. Now, you want to talk about a community that's really salty? More saltier than the Jank himself? I'll have to say the League of Legends community. Have y'all ever played with the League of Legends community? You talking about salty. You talking about toxic. Man. League of Legends is a fun game, but man. Man, oh man. But honestly, most of those CEOs are kind of trolls, though. Like, Ed Boon's a troll. Even though Ed Boon, I will say this, Ed Boon, from when I met him, he's by far like one of the nicest guys I met. He's probably... Wait, did Sebi have to go? I guess Sebi had to go. Yeah, the League. I remember when I first played League of Legends years ago. I mean, I don't play it now as much, but I remember when I played it years ago. I remember the one time I was playing, they were like, "Oh, why are you feeding?" Da 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 da. I was like, "What?" I remember they were extra salty about it. I remember they were extra salty for no reason. Woo! That's gonna hurt. I screwed up. I didn't time it right. That was luck. That was my fault. I didn't time it properly. There we go. That was my fault. He survived. Oh, he did twice. Oh, he's dead now. Now I gotta kill him. Oh, that was your first mistake, taunting. Adele? You want me to meet Adele? Like the singer? The singer Adele? Oh, your me brawler? Is your me brawler gonna sing hello? Hello? Is it gonna sing hello? Hello from the other side. Like, is you gonna start singing? Oh, you pick Steve? You pick Steve? I'm sorry, Megan. There's no offense against you, but I do hate Steve. There might be some fighting words. I just realized my camera fell. I didn't realize my camera fell down for the longest. My bad, guys. And you do card? Oh, that sucks. Do the cart again. Do the cart. Ooh. I wanna walk towards you. There we go. What am I doing? What? Okay, I gotta win now. No more games. What? I couldn't mash out? Oh my god, I should have won. What's up, Post? I should have won. I was playing real stupid that round. Real stupid. I was playing very stupid. I don't know why I couldn't mash out, though. Easily out the cart. Don't worry, Megan. You're dead next round. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got her next round. All I gotta say, she better not survive the next one. Oh, no. Pick her. Megan, pick him. Megan, pick him. I got revenge to settle. Pick him. Pick him. Well, if you wanted to get revenge on Sebi, he's gone.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh no. Part of it's my fault though. But no worries. No worries. No worries. It's my fault. Oh my goodness. How you forget you picked Steve? Like, I kind of forgot pick Steve. All I gotta say is you lucky you didn't pick Steve again. I would have came after that Steve.
That soul would have been mine.
But no worries done. All I gotta say, the next person picks Steve, it might get a little ugly. It might get a little ugly. Just a smear on the wall of building blocks and diamond loot and everything on the wall. It's this giant smear. All over the wall. Joker. Hey, look, it's Jojo Bizarre. He has a stand in his hand. Something more ominous. What song are you gonna pick for your arena music? I'm actually curious now. There we go. Sector 1. Metro Fusion. Listen. Metro Fusion, I will have to say, is one. I love Metro Prime. I love Metro Echoes. And I have not played Dread, unfortunately. But I will definitely have to say, of all the Metro games I played, I might have to say Metro Fusion might be my most favorite one. There's only one reason, too. And yes, we're talking about a Game Boy Advance game of a Metro game. Saying that's my favorite one. And let me explain to you why. For those who'd ever played Metro Fusion, it's literally if Metroid made Alien Isolation. I mean, no, if Alien Isolation made a Metro game. That's probably the best example of Metro Fusion to me. SAX was by far like the pinnacle of like Metroid. Oh, from Disgaea. Dang, I haven't played Disgaea in like years. I forgot all about that game. NIS? Man. Like, SAX, for those who don't know who SAX was, SAX, if I remember correctly, was like Samus' original suit basically possessed. But the thing about it, the thing that made it crazy was, it was this whole thing of SAX, like Samus' old overpowered suit, where it just kind of like, or it was like trying to take over your soul, and it was nuts. It was freaking nuts and crazy. It was this whole crazy scenario of it. It was really nuts. Like I remember like playing the game for Game Boy Advance, and then every time he comes out, the music would start, and all of a sudden SAX is like, and then if you moved like the wrong way, he'll come down like blow up the stage and kill you. It was an instant death if you fought SAX. It was a crazy, and then we had to fight him at the end. Woo! Like don't sleep on Metro Fusion. Don't sleep on Metro Fusion. But no, I remember this guy. I used to play the heck out of this guy. This guy was a really good. It's kind of like if you haven't played this guy before, guys. This guy is kind of like a tactics game. But the cool thing about this, there's like a bunch of parodies to like a bunch of different anime references in there, and to other things. Like whoever made this guy was like a huge anime fan. So there's a lot of anime fans from like Gurren Lagann, Bleach, and other like things in media, like far as super moves and stuff. It's kind of cool. Favorite side scroller in general? So the creator of this guy was a weeb? Yes. 137% to the 7th power. Yes. He definitely was a weeb. Definitely was a weeb. Because there's so many references. Like, you should, like, there's reference from there. Sentai, Power Rangers, all that. The Prism Rangers, which is by far, like, one of the coolest things to come out of, like, this guy. The printies are hilarious. Like, actually, speaking of Disgaea games, actually, Disgaea, I wouldn't say Disgaea exactly, but the printy game is actually considered one of the most difficult, platforming games of all time. Actually, I did a video on it. I think when I was doing the Get Wrecked series, which is something I need to get back into doing. It's something I definitely need to get back into doing. When the time comes, I definitely need to get into doing that again. Like I kind of stopped doing the Get Wrecked series because I've been working on like so much Rivals of Ether stuff and everything. But yeah. What's up, Laura? What is that Void FYI? But yeah. Oh, with your flashlight? I think everyone played their GBA at some point with a flashlight. Or does anybody remember like the GBA worm light? Does anybody remember? It was like this little. You attach it to the port of where the link cable will go, and it was this weird spiraling worm that hung out like this, and you could bend it in every direction. So good. Like that's always like, or if you were the rich kid, you had the bundle with the magnifying glass and that had a light on that took like 6 AA batteries. That was always cool too. Do I smell salt? Did Jank smell the salt in the chat? Because I'm sensing it right now. Yo, y'all need to chill out. Chill out, chat. Y'all always go overboard in the chat all the time. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man. All I gotta say, wherever salty it is, you settle it in the arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we gonna settle this salty match in the arena.
Oh, man. Ruffenstein is on board. I've always hated Inkling. As that's if there was a character I secretly hate, Inkling will be one of them. And it's mostly because most of my characters have an issue against Inkling. Actually, didn't Inkling get a buff recently? Now that I think about it, doesn't he use ink farther now? Like, Inkling got a buff this last patch update, right? I know Ryu got a buff, which that's all I really cared about, but... Like, did he get a buff too? E is E-Splat. The E is E-Splat. That's E-Splat playing right now. I mean, anyone's allowed to have their name whatever they want to at the end of the day. Is side taunt? I don't actually know what. I don't remember Wolf's side taunt from the last game into this game. I actually don't really remember. Like, I always had this weird hatred for Wolf, even that extends past Brawl. At that time, who was I maining in Brawl at the time? When Brawl came out, I was playing. Who was I playing when Brawl came out? Who was my mains? It was Rob, Lucario, Marth, and Pigman. Which, in my opinion, I know people might say otherwise, but Brawl Pigman was my favorite Pigman. I used to main him in that game. Up it's my go now. Oh, are you scared? Oh, that's kind of cool.
3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you for showing me. Wait! I didn't land on the stage! Why? What happened? I didn't angle properly. That should have been easy angle. That is so stupid. I had that. I had the advantage too. Get out of here. Oh my god, that was so stupid. Now I gotta play catch up. Whoa! That delaying back air. Oh, that sucks. I know E-Split didn't mean that. Oh, twice? That was so weird. That whole match was spaghetti. That entire match was just a bunch of spaghetti. It's a that entire match. That whole match was a bunch of spaghetti. Hey, how you think I felt? Hey, E-Split. Touche, I did the same thing, E-Split. How you think I feel about that? Mom, spaghetti. Boom, 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 boom. Freaking Eminem. No, I feel the same way E-Split. That whole match was. I played terrible, and that whole match was spaghetti. The whole entire match was spaghetti, man. Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic. Hey Luigi, I hope she made lots of Jank versus E-Splat matches. Yeah, listen. Whoa, what is this leg spike? Where did this come from? Uh-oh. And I know who that is too. You might want to check your internet, man. You kinda lagging. Yeah. Like I said, like I always say, guys, make sure before you jump on the stream, you turn off your Switch and turn it back off completely, on completely. Hence what it says in the disclaimer on the side of the screen. I don't put that for my own health. And it hasn't been that bad all day, so I know it might have to be you, sir. I mean, at the end of the day, that sounds cool and all. But at the end of the day, it's like, it forces you to get better by you, like, playing the same person. But actually, the thing you're talking about, AJ, though, on a real note, you know King of Fighters does that? King of Fighters 14 does that? So King of Fighters 14 lobby system is split up into, like, it's almost kind of sort of how Nickelodeon All-Star does it, but better. Where you have different types of arenas in one big arena, and you could pick where to go. Guilty Gear does sort of a similar thing. Well, the last Guilty Gear, not this one. This one does. This year's Guilty Gear does some weird, strange mess I don't like, but the one before that. What's up, awesome squad? Welcome to the channel. If you like what you're watching, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where most of the content is. But thank you for joining, man. And like I said, to all the newcomers of the channel, make sure before you jump in the arena, make sure you turn your Switch off completely. And what I mean by that is holding the power button, because I can't stress this enough. Hold the power button to actually fully turn it off so it can show power off on the screen, then turn it back on, and then jump on the arena. Because by doing this, it resets the cache of your Switch, no matter how good your internet is. So, I can't stress that enough to people. So, bro, you might have to do that. You might have to do that, per se. Thank you for following directions. Thank you. If the lobby's not full, too, because the lobby may be full. Yep, the lobby may be full. And your Switch. Okay. I'm going to say, people reset their Wi-Fi, but don't reset the Switch, which is the most important things. Because you can reset your Wi-Fi, but if you don't reset your Switch, it's all irrelevant. But thank you for doing that, though. It seems like we have a full lobby right now. We're at 8. This is one of those days, man. There's some days like no one comes on, and there's other days where it's just like, man. I would just do the fireball at that point. It lingers. I would have figured it out. Oh no, you're not gonna survive. Even if you charge, I don't think you was gonna survive. Oh, by the way, guys, if I lose this time, I will be switching characters. I repeat, if I lose this time, I will be switching characters. For those who are new to the channel, when I switch characters, that means don't start the match after I lose. So, until I have changed characters. Just a little reminder tidbit there for people who tend to forget. He's been always trying to get clips. He's like, I want to get that clip. You know what's funny? I don't save as much clips as I should. I don't. I think this is the issue of me saving the clip and then having to take the clip off my system, put it in my computer, then edit it. I'm just like, ugh. It's a whole can of worms within itself at the end of the day. I'm actually excited to, after the stream, I can finally finish watching Great Pretenders. One episode left. One episode left. I am so hyped. So I can find out the cliffhanger to what I saw today. Don't play on that edge, Joker. Do not play on that edge, Joker. You don't have the resources to play. Okay. Well, you should be going in. You got Arsene out and everything? You need to be going in. There we go. Actually, you should be always going with Joker, not waiting for Arsene, honestly. Oh, he went too low. I don't think we ever talked about Pac-Man games here, which is weird considering that main Pac-Man himself. Let's change that show. Should we talk about Pac-Man games? Actually, it's funny. It's funny you said that. I actually thought about playing my Pac-Man shirt. Wearing my Pac-Man shirt today. Which I have right here. I almost wore this shirt today. Y'all see me wear this a couple times. I almost wore the Pac-Man shirt today. But not today. But, I think right now I just have a random drummer shirt I used to wear all the time. Old raggedy shirt on. Pac-Man games? Okay. The original Pac-Man game is always fun. But you know what Pac-Man game is fun? I always like the new championship edition ones. That one's cool. And then Pac-Man, I think 64. What's it called? Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. There's a Pac-Man game that came out a couple years ago. The one where you're going straight up with the power-ups. That one's kind of cool. It goes up to 4 players. Give me a second. Pac-Man. Is it 251? 256. Pac-Man 256 is kind of cool. That's the one. Pac-Man 256 is kind of cool. If you never played Pac-Man 256, that game is a lot of fun. I didn't play enough. You know, sadly, I had Pac-Man World, but I did not play enough of it. And people forget, Pac-Man World 1 was like a dual disc game for the GameCube. It came with a separate disc, if I remember correctly. So you can hook up your Game Boy Advances to the GameCube so that you can play as the Ghost on it. People can play as the Ghost and one person plays as Pac-Man. It was kind of cool, if I remember correctly. Taylor, thank you for jumping on, man. But I'll see you next time, man. And thank you for subbing in. That means a lot, man. You have a great night, man. Oh yeah, Pac-Man did have the jump. Yeah, Pac-Man Mania did. I actually remember playing that in arcade. That was a pretty good game. There's one more Pac-Man game I'm missing. Mania. There's another weird one. There's Championship Edition. There's Pac-Man 256. Oh, the Pac-Man Battle Royale game was actually kind of cool. I haven't played it in forever, but the Pac-Man Battle Royale game was kind of cool. That's kind of nice though. Nope, I guess it's my go. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's. By the way, if I lose this time, if I lose him, I will be switching characters. So reminder, guys. Crap, my headphones. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, he tried DI at the same time. Oh, it didn't even matter. Oh my goodness! One mistake. I threw that match away. One mistake. You know what's sad? The moment I did up B, I knew I screwed up. The moment I hit up B, I knew, because I knew I was going to recover fast enough. I knew I screwed up. Oh my goodness. That was my mistake. Oh my goodness. The moment I did up B, and that's the downside by this, I threw that match away. I was winning too. Oh my goodness, threw the match away. Okay, switching characters like I said what it's going to do. I could have won that.
Choose your fighter.
That really sucks. Sonic Frontiers. I saw the trailer for it, but until I see gameplay, I really don't care. Like, I like, okay, I will say this. I like the fact that it has the dark themes for it. But at the same time, Sonic's game's been kind of mediocre, like in the past year. Besides Sonic Mania, let's get it straight. Sonic Mania was good. Sonic Generations was good. Like games like that, those were good. But other than that, like I don't like every time I see a 3D Sonic game, I'm like, okay. But Sonic Colors, the remake, was kind of terrible. So it's like it's one of those things where it's just like I don't know when it comes to Sonic sometimes. So it's kind of it's very debatable when it comes to Sonic. But I did see the trailer. It looked hype, but I don't get really hype for like cinematic trailers until I see gameplay. Unless I know what the game already is. Like if I know like this game has a good record, I'm like okay, cool, I want to see cinematic. But 90% of the time, I really don't care about cinematics. I really don't. I need to see concrete gameplay. Like if it was showing them actually running through a level, I would have been hyped about that. That's kind of how I look at it when it comes to these things. Like I know a lot of people like, oh, did you see this trailer? Like I was like, was it gameplay? I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't care. I'm like, I don't like at that point. I don't care to use it. Because people can make cinematic trailers all day long, but it doesn't mean the gameplay is going to be actually good. I've seen some games I've been super hyped about because it's cinematic. I'm like, yo, this cinematic looks sick, and I'd be like, and I play like, this game is trash. Like you invested all this money into crazy cinematics for the game to be trash, and that's kind of how I look at it, in my sense of the matter. So that's kind of how I look at it. Oh, he was trying to do a desync. No, oh my goodness, that was scary. Oh, he lost Nana. I think that's what happened between. The laggiest match of the day. All I gotta say, as long as it's not as laggy as he was last week, I'm pretty cool. Last week was pretty bad. Megan, that is an ongoing issue with most games that come out. Like people get so caught up with gameplay, and people forget like what's the meaning of the game. Like some people get so caught up, and this is why most AAA titles I really don't get hyped about anymore. This is like the main reason for that. You're actually onto something. Like this is the main reason why I don't get hyped. Like the most enjoyable games I had within the last. I've been playing on Steam mostly for the past, 4 or 5 years? The last 5 or 6 years, the last time I've been playing, most of the games I've been hyped about has not been AAA titles, it's been indie games. Literally indie games. Like roguelikes, adventure games, all those games. Because you know why? Because the indie game developers are actual gamers. They're not a bunch of corporate conglomerates just trying to take my money for the greater good. And I'm just like I want a good game. Like it's like most of these companies are becoming a bunch of EAs. That's how I feel about most of the consoles. That's like when they first announced Battlefield 2. I was like, oh man, Battlefield 2. Oh my god, it's coming out. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, it's EA. I know it's going to be terrible. Oh, that sucks. The lag screwed him up. That sucks. Yeah, it's kind of a thing with games. That's why I like games like Monster Hunter and stuff, where it has like all this gameplay and stuff, and all these hours. Like there's two issues: either the game doesn't fit the gameplay. Yo, that lag sucks. Either it doesn't fit the gameplay, or the other issue is like they didn't invest enough money into it. It's a very very, very strange scenario when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't know. But, give us your money. Hey, if that's their slogan, EA Sport, give us your money. Like, could you imagine that being? You remember EA Sports? EA Sports, it's in the game. Remember that? And then when they did when they did all the fake games, like EA Sports in this game, and then it would pause and go big. Now imagine now saying EA Sports, give us your money. Like, I think that slogan will work. I mean, it'd be a bunch of subliminal messing, but at least they're telling the truth, right? You can't get mad at them telling the truth. Like, you can't really get mad about that, more or less. Oh, has anybody been playing the new Pokemon game? Shining. Wait a minute. Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. Give us your money for the same game. Listen. That's the same way I feel about Apple when it comes. It's the same thing with Apple most of the time. But people will fight with me on that all day long. The diehards, they're like a cult. But that's a whole nother can of worms for another day, though. But yeah, EA, man. Every time I see EA, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm either every time they announce something like, and they work with another company, I'm like, either they're about to buy out this company, or they're going to just make this game work. Like, I was actually sort of, I like, it's sad. EA makes Battlefield, and I actually like Battlefield, but every time I say, like, oh, they're going to screw up another Battlefield game. Oh, you just jumped off Brilliant Diamond? Like, I haven't played a Pokemon game since X or Y, honestly. It's been a good minute since I played a Pokemon game. Like I don't think I can really play Pokemon games like that anymore. I don't think I could. Like I've been kind of weird when it comes to a lot of turn-based games, but I'm kind of biased. It's like I like turn-based games, but I don't like turn-based games. It's a weird thing. It's like a strange thing. Like games like old school Final Fantasy like 7, I don't think I could play those anymore, but I could play like games like Advance Wars, which is like a tactical tournament. So it's like it's very weird for me now. But I think I've been in this whole roguelike thing lately. Like, I've been playing a lot of roguelike games, which I actually need to do more recordings for the roguelike games, like for just roguing. I have not been doing a lot of that yet, which I need to. Like there's a lot of recordings I gotta catch on. Oh man. It's almost disgusting. Oh, I'm back in there. Okay. Is this the time where I actually get to redeem myself now?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that sucks. Oh, he got me there. Oh, he didn't tech. He should have teched. The mad lad didn't tech. Did he really just forward smash me out of nowhere? Okay. That kind of hurts.
I did it!
What happened? Oh, don't start. He always do this. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you had to do something. I didn't catch it. I mean, if you leave, I don't know what to tell you. Young Link needed to take a bathroom break. Oh, we can't wait when you go to the bathroom. The street must go on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, come on. What is going on with me? That's stupid. Disjoints. What the heck? Short body. What the heck? This sucks. That's so stupid. Lingering hitboxes. Oh no! That's maybe game. Fast fall, empty jump, and up smash. That's kind of cool. Can I come back though? What? What? What the heck? I should have held it.
Link, Yink, Tink. Oh, Link, Young Link, and Toon Link. I see what you did there.
Oh, that was nonsense. That was nonsense. A win's a win. It's whatever.
It is what it is. I can't win them all, right? My boy in pain all one night.
Nah, it's all good. If I would main link if they gave me the right link. Does that make sense? I want them to make if they can make a Majora's Mask link, I think I would main link. And what I mean by like, and this would be like the Dream Link, right? You make a link that has he switched between his 3 masks from Majora's Mask, like to the Deku mask, almost like how Pokemon switches between the Pokemon trainer switches between the Pokemon. Could you imagine putting like the Goron mask, the Deku mask, and all these different masks on or whatever, mask and everything, and then having different movesets for each one, and then his final smash would it be him putting the Fierce Deity mask on? Like that's so easily would be such a great character. He'd probably be busted though. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they made a character like that, he probably would be busted. I'm not even gonna just sugarcoat that at all. But one could dream, right? Maybe somebody could make him a rivals either. Who knows? Who knows? to say, actually, speaking of, we were talking about EA Sports earlier. Who says challenge everything? Was that EA also? Did EA say challenge everything also? Oh, that makes me wonder, who said challenge everything? Oh, challenge every slogan. That was EA too. EA used to do
EA challenge everything.
I remember, I totally forgot they used to say that. Yeah, EA had a lot of weird slogans, but it never lived up to any of them. Ain't that something? Conspiracy? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Just maybe.
I might have to do some more intel about this.
EA reminds me of like ColecoVision from Code Monkeys. Does anybody remember the G4 show Code Monkeys? Oh, by the way, G4's back. By the way, I haven't seen any of the episodes yet. But does anybody remember the show Code Monkeys? I know this day and age it probably wouldn't be able to premiere because everyone's so freaking sensitive in society. But if you remember Code Monkeys from G4, the cartoon, let me know. It was one of my favorite shows to come out of G4. I mean, Attack of the Show and X-Plane, everything was good too. But Code Monkeys was built different. It didn't hit different. It was built different. Like, it was just something about it that spoke volumes every time I watched that show. Code Monkeys like Weedo. Code Monkeys like Mountain Dew. Going for the simple man. Like, do anybody remember that? Code Monkey like you. Ooh. Ooh, Code Monkey like you. Like that was such a good thing. Such a good show. Really, really good show.
2, 1, go!
But for those who don't know what Code Monkeys were, I'll go into it real quick. Code Monkeys was like the whole show was in 16-bit, 8-bit, whatever, right? And there was these two people. I think it was Jerry. What was the other guy? Was it Steve? No, Jerry and the other guy was a dick. I cannot think of his name. Jerry and Todd. No, Todd was the douche. Oh, this is gonna bother me now. I don't remember who the guy's name was. Hold on. Code Monkeys. We don't worry, everyone. We have the power of the internet to grace its presence. Hold on. Code Monkeys. Okay, Code Monkeys. It was starring... Todd was big. Blah, 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 Jody. Dave. It was Dave and Jerry. They're supposed to be like the top programmers at this company, which was fun facts. It was originally owned at Gameavision, and Gameavision was originally owned by Steve Wozniak, like the creator of Apple, like the original person who invented the first MacBook or whatever. Not MacBook, but the Mac One, the Apple One or whatever. And basically, Jerry's like this pansy, and Dave is like the one who comes up with like the schemes like Eddie. But he used to get caught up in all these crazy shenanigans. But the cool thing about this show, it was like you were watching somebody play a Let's Play video game. Because there's all these life bars and stuff on the screen, and depending on what happens on the episode, depends on who will get points or life bar. It was the funniest thing. They only had, unfortunately, like 2 seasons, but it was so good. So good. I mean, this day and age, it cannot be played on TV now. Like, people be getting offended by all the racist stuff. Because it takes place in, like, I think in the 80s or 70s. There's, like, so much crazy, like, racist stuff and other things in it. But the show was still funny. It was still a funny show for what it was, though. Real funny.
Weaklings, the lot of them.
But, yeah, that was such a good show. I have actually all the shows saved on my hard drive. I missed that show. I might watch it after I watch Great Pretenders or whatever later on. Oh, the terminology we like to say.
Oh, sir, I see you're taunting there. That means you're asking for a spike. Taunting at the body?
Have it your way. Oh back in the day, some of the EA slogans were kind of crazy. They were kind of weird. I'll definitely say that. But no, if you've never seen Code Monkey, try to look it up on YouTube or something. If you've never seen Code Monkey, watch it. Now, if you're a very sensitive person, I don't suggest you watch it. But if you're not and you don't care, definitely check it out.
Definitely check that mess out. Oh, my mouse went off the stage.
Now, Mega, is it speaking faster than how fast I speak? Because sometimes when I speak, sometimes I feel like it's going that speed, but it sometimes go fast, like that there. And I think that's why I can listen like some of my favorite rappers are the fast ones, even though everyone else can understand it. But I feel like we share a connection of us speaking fast. It's like people are misunderstanding us as people. It's like, oh, I feel like when Twister goes in a rap thing, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool. Or when Busta goes in on a song, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like he understands me. Like no one else can understand what you're saying, but I understand how you feel. Like now, can I say any of the rap songs? Probably not. But the only one I think I know off the top of my head that I can actually do fast is "Look at Me Now" by Busta Rhymes. By Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes. I can actually say the line Busta Rhymes say really fast. But let me record it. I'll post it in general Discord.
What? Record what?
Wait, with me doing Busta Rhymes part? Is that what you talking about? Or you talking about something else? I don't know what you're talking about. I looked at the chat at the worst time.
You have to be specific what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're recording. Because y'all been
Sticking those clips in the Discord lately. I've been laughing. I've been like, yo, I forgot all about that. Y'all been doing some stuff behind my back in the Discord lately. I'd be like, oh man, what did I become a meme for today? Oh my goodness. Nope, there we go. And there. Oh, the intro to NASCAR 99? Oh, okay. Did I ever have, now that I think about it, did I ever have a NASCAR game for the N64? I might have. I might have at least one NASCAR game for the N64. Maybe. And I think I bought it like at a flea market or something. Because I want to play it like Jeff Gordon. People forget Jeff Gordon actually had a racing game at some point. Like this futuristic racing game for the PC. Like for Windows like 97. Craziest thing. Did I have it? Hold on. I gotta look at my shelf. NASCAR. N64. 99, no. You know what? I think the one I had was NASCAR 2000 because that cover looks very familiar to me. I think it was NASCAR 2000 what I had. Because I'm looking at all these other covers, none of them look familiar except for 2000. I gotta adapt. Yeah. Yeah, everyone Pac-Man doesn't play the same.
3, 2, 1.
I wasn't even paying attention to the match. I probably should watch the match this time, shouldn't I? That's one reason, and the other reason there's times where I don't even know what I'm doing. Like like Pac-Man, the way I played earlier was terrible compared to some of the days I do play. Oh, he got gimped. Yo, he tried to heavy armor through a fruit. Fun fact, you can't really heavy armor through a fruit. None of the fruits. Because the fruits linger so much and have multiple hits. It's kind of weird. It's a very strange thing that does happen in the game, though. Very strange. Oh, he really went for that. He doesn't recatch any of his fruits now. That's kind of interesting. Oh, he saved him. Terry saved him. Pac-Man would have died. The way he air dodged like that. Ooh. Nice overhead. I'm like the worst texter. I'm just now noticing it. Well, I've been through that. There we go. Oh, he could have killed. Well, no, I wouldn't say kill. I'll say this in Smash 4. If he did that, that would have killed. Uh-oh, there it is. Terry's dead. If she did it sooner, she would have survived. Okay, let's see if I can deal with this Pac-Man. Let's see.
3, 2, 1, go!
You gonna drop hydrant? He's gonna throw fruit. Nope, go for it. You just press some buttons. Sort of. Drop hydrant. You could kill me. Oh, he doesn't know? What are you doing? He could have easily recovered from that. Did I really fall for that? That was my fault. Why am I falling for that dumb move he's doing? I know he's gonna do it too, Doki. Like I know he's gonna do it. I'm just not reacting fast enough to though. I can recover properly? I'm not good. Oh, he's playing terrible. He can survive that. What are you doing, Pac-Man? He's throwing this match away. He's being a yop right now. He's going through the hydrant. He's really pressing buttons. Hydrant. Oh crap, I want to die because of belly. Hydrant. Watch, you gonna drop hydrant. Watch. Hydrant. Get out of here. I was playing stupid earlier. The worst thing you can play is someone who actually mains Pac-Man also, so.
Have I ever been in a tournament? Plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Now, have I been in a tournament in the last 2 years? No. But I've been playing fighting game tournaments since 2000 and super competitively I'll say 2009 up into 2014. Then I took a break and then came back 2017, 18 and played up into 2019, and then COVID happened and I stopped playing. I actually have my jersey and everything for my tournament days too. Good games though. Whoa, where does lag come from? Whoa. Whoa, where's his lag coming from? I can't respond properly. I can't even do combos right. Actually, Charlotte, I've been to Evo also. But I've only been to Evo once. And that was in 2014. And that was like the pinnacle of my fighting career, in my opinion. Oh, I was really sure you can. That was not supposed to happen. I did not mean to save him. I wasn't supposed to save him. What is this lag? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's in the air? This lag. This lag. What could you be? I couldn't help it. Why is this lag on a Nintendo? Make it turn into a Nightmare Before Christmas song. I can't do none of my combos right. I can't time nothing apparently. That was what we show you. What? What? Whatever. Evil 2014. If you want me to tell you some Evo stories, I don't mind telling you. I haven't told the Evo stories in a minute. What? Onagiri, what is going on? Whatever. This match is wonky. What? What is going on? I can't do nothing. I'm switching characters. I can't play Kid on these conditions right now. After the match, when I lose, I'm switching characters. Can't play as Kim right now. I can't react. I can't do nothing. I couldn't DI either.
Oh my goodness, what was that? What was that? I can't even play the game.
Yeah, Evo at 2014. Switching characters, by the way. Jeez. I'll play somebody easy for this. I'll play Terry and call it a day. Yeah, I actually still got my pass from Evo. Hold on. I'll find it. I think it's over here. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I went over this. Here we go. Here we go. Found it. Look, Evo competitor for 2014. Look, I still got it to this day. Got the ID badge and everything. Oh, they started. I should have known. Yep.
Still got it to this day. I entered that year for 3 different games. I entered for Injustice. It was Injustice 1. Smash Brothers Melee, which was by accident, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And then I made to. Okay, so I'll explain this. And then I even still got my now my jersey from the team I used to be part of. That was a few years ago. As of recently, I still got that too. Hold on. Here we go. There's my little competitive jersey too. I got all that. I used to be a part of a team called Brute Gaming a few years back. They disbanded now, but I used to be a part of them. Like, actually, right around that time I started doing this was right around the time like I was with the team and everything. So yeah, so it's I was going in for a while years ago, but So I guess let me explain. So I guess since we're talking about Evo now, and I'm in the back line, I can explain it. So the Evo thing was a very interesting year for. I guess I should make this a separate video too. Me explain the Evo story. This is kind of actually interesting. So that year, it was right around a lot of things went down that year that was kind of bad because I was doing good in tournaments that year, but as far as like, I guess you could say living situation and stuff, it was a lot of weird stuff going on. And that year was like the last year I kind of slowed down playing fighting games at the time. Cause I moved back home. I had to get a lot of money and all this crazy mess, and I wasn't practicing fighting games that much at the time. And in that year, me and a friend was supposed to go to Vegas that year. And we were supposed to put our money together to go, and this and all this crazy mess. And he, at the last meeting, he basically was like, no. And I was like, this is the last year I can go to Evo, because this is the one time I have my competitive experience for a game I've been grinding the heck out. And I was like, I'm going to go this year. I don't care who goes with me or don't go. I'm going to go on my own. And by far, I do not regret not going. I do not regret. I'm glad I was able to go. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I'm glad I was able to go. When I first got off the plane, going to Vegas, it's kind of a crazy place because that was my first time ever going to West Coast for anything. I've always done everything East Coast. I've been places from like Florida to New York and Maine and Canada and all that stuff, but like I've never been to the West Coast. So this was actually the first time being that side of the West Coast. It was kind of interesting because when you get off the plane, there's like slot machines everywhere. Like gambling in Vegas is freaking up. Like it's gambling is so bad in Vegas that there's literally I remember going to the bathroom and being at the stall like this and seeing the slot machine like right there. Like I could literally take a whiz and then pull the slot machine lever right there. It was the craziest thing. But and I remember when I finally got to the hotel, that's when you knew everything was like. It's one thing seeing streams with like Justin Wong, and I got pictures of him too. One day, you know what? I think I might know what I'll do for 1300. I might just do a breakdown what happened at Evo. I might just do a breakdown what happened at Evo. That might be what I might do. But I remember going in, and it's one thing seeing all the hype and people yelling the Salt compilation, but it's a different thing being there. It's just it hits different. Like I remember going into the lobby checking in. There was two things going on that day. There was an Elvis Presley convention going on. So I saw a bunch of wannabe Elvises. That was kind of hilarious. And then the other thing that was going on was it was NorCal and South Cal yelling at each other. They were hyped. It was like North Cal, South Cal, North Cal, South Cal, North Cal, South Cal. And I was like, what is going on? And you always hear it on the stream by North Cal, South Cal. For those who don't know, that means North California and South California. There's a huge yeah, I met Justin Wong too. I met Daigo Amora. I met Chris G. I have pictures and stuff with him too. Filipino champ. I met Maximilian. I have a picture with him too. He probably doesn't remember me, but I have a picture with him too. We might, you know what? Number 1300 might be an Evo story. That might be what I might have to do because I might have to retell his story. But anyway, when the Pap and then they're going at it. South Cal, North Cal are yelling, chanting, almost like it's like a football game or something. And this is in the lobby of me checking in. And then later that night, next day, and I remember staying up the night before practicing my butt off because there was a lot of things hit me bad because I didn't know at the time they were only playing on Xbox, and I was a PS3 player, and I had to buy. I remember buying an Xbox controller last minute at GameStop while I was there, and all this other stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot of crazy mess going on that day. But anyway, let's get to the day of Evo. How crazy this was. So I remember day one. I mean, entering, and you see all these vendors like fight sticks and all this stuff and everything, all these different people. I will never forget the first day. This happened less than 2 minutes of me getting it. And this how I knew it was real. Like the bets, the money matches. This is how I knew this was real. So I remember walking in, and there was these two people arguing. And at the time, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was at his apex. It was at this height. And I remember there was two. I don't even know who the players were. There weren't no big name players or anything at the time. But I remember he was like, man, I can beat you in Marvel vs. Capcom, blah blah. And this, mind you, this is the moment I walk in. I can beat you in Marvel vs. Capcom. Who you play? I play Dante, Virgil, blah blah. Oh, that's a scrub team. Who do you play? Well, I play Felicia. Blah 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 and blah, and they're going at it. And it's like, if you like, man, let's have a money match. Mind you, this is not a main event. This is something random that's just going on in the middle of the floor. And the guy's like, fine. You think you so good? Let's put money on. I'm like, put money on. And I'm like this. I'm here with my little backpack. I'm just like, whoa. And he's like, money. Let's put 100 on it. And the other guy goes, 100? That's nothing. Let's put 300. And my mouth is just dropping. I'm like, I barely could put $5 on a money match, let alone that. And then he goes, 500, let's do $800. I'm just like, yo. And then by the end of the thing, the guy's like, fine, $1,000 cash, let's go. And the guy's like, a deal. And all of a sudden, by the time they were arguing, a crowd of people surrounded the area and everyone go, oh, everyone's overly animated. It's like, oh, almost like it was like a rap battle or something. Like, oh, somebody randomly grabs a TV. A Zeus TV, somebody grabs a console, they grab their fight stick, a person in the middle holding the money, and then the crowd was betting on the odds. And this happened in a matter of 5 minutes. Cash. $1,000 cash. And I'm just sitting there like this, I'm just like, I'm astonished, I'm confused. Like, I mean, you hear about these money matches and stuff, but you never, and then Vegas is a gambling state. So when you see this in person, it's unreal. This happened in less than 5 minutes. All this happened. And I remember this random guy came up to me. He's like, you okay, man? I'm like, I can't even talk to him. I was like, he's like, oh, this is your first Evo? That's a normal thing. And I was just like, I'm here. This is the place. This is the place of fighting. And then I watched the set. It was 1st to 10. It went 9-9. The other guy won, and the other guy was salty, and he gave him $1,000 in cash. I saw him count it out and everything. It was nuts. That was basically like my first day experience, like 5 minutes.
Now, after all that, everything, sign up and all this other crazy mess and everything, and then now it's time for me to actually, and after me dealing with the issue with my controller and all this stuff, now it's time for me to actually enter the tournament. The next day comes, right? Next day happens. And I enter in the tournament. I'm getting called for, I think it was Smash Brothers Melee.
And at the time, I didn't go by the Jank. I went by, my original gamer score was GSM All-Spark, which stand for Game Set Match. And an All-Spark because I love Transformers. So that was like the little reference to that. It was like, and that was the whole thing. And I will never forget because and this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. Because, there's a time zone difference from where I'm living at now there. So this is like, and the night before, I was up all night grinding. Just grinding games. Like I brought all my systems. I was just straight up grinding.
And And the next day, and then all of a sudden I'm hungry. I forgot to get food or whatever, and I ended up buying a hot dog. The hot dog was like overpriced. It was like a $10 hot dog. It wasn't even a foot long, but anyway, whatever. And I remember them calling my name on the intercom saying, "GSM Allspark, if you don't get to your station, you'll be DQ'd or get an automatic game loss." I'm running. I am running. I am trying, and I'm on the other side of the thing. I hear this announcement, so I'm bolting across the room. And this is actually probably one of my favorite moments of the story of all this Evo stuff. I bolt across the room. I trip, and I'm not talking about I did an accidental trip and I picked myself up. I tripped and I fell hard, like as in my face slammed against the ground, and my glasses go flying across the room, like straight across the room. And I can't see, and mind you, I can't really see anything out of my glasses. I can't see almost nothing about my glasses. And mind you, there's crowds of people. They're walking all over the place. Some people don't care. Some people are trying to help me. And then, mind you, I cannot see what's going on. This guy comes up to me. He goes, "Man, you okay?" I was like, "Are these your glasses?" And mind you, I don't know who this person is. So I'm like, "Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much." I mean, I was worried. I'm trying to run, and my shoes were untied. But I'm like, "Man, it's all good. I'm just glad you're okay." Blah, blah. And I put my glasses on, and I'll never forget who was there. Guess who was the person that helped me? You'll never guess who it was. It was freaking Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat. Yes, the man, myth, the legend, the troll of the internet, Ed Boon. Ed Boon was the one who helped me up when I tripped and fell on the ground. I'll never forget it. And I met people in the past, like stars and stuff, from the type of work I do and everything. This is the only time in my life I've ever actually been starstruck. I usually don't get starstruck from things, and I freaking lost it. I almost like I had cotton mouth. I could not talk for a good minute. And mind you, I'm still late to get into this tournament thing or whatever, right? And I was like, "Ed Boon?" He's like, "Yeah, who was?" He's like the one and only. I was like, and I'm like, I've been a fan of your game, and I had to be quick about it too. Hold on, give me a second. You say you found an old Marvel vs. Capcom vid? That's funny. Oh, I'll continue the story after this match. Oh, he survived that? Oh, that was supposed to... No, that was supposed to be Power Dunk. I threw away that. That was supposed to be Power Dunk. What's up, Sir Cheese? First, like and subscribe to the channel if you can, please. And by the way, before you jump in the match, make sure you turn off your Switch completely before you jump in, so you can reset the cache on your Switch. By holding the power button, turn it off, and turn it back on. The code is on the screen to actually join if you want to join. So all I ask for you, basically, please don't lag. But thank you for joining the stream. Note this stuff that's not. Oh, he get me! Oh my goodness. I'm surprised it even clips on me of it. I'm surprised it even clips. don't want to die. He's trying me. No! I'm not out yet. No! Oh, man. Man, good stuff. I almost came back, though. Well, now, the cool thing is I can finish the story now. I actually was more hyped about finishing the story before anything, so I didn't really care about the match. But good games, though. So... because sometimes I can't talk and play at the same time, especially when it comes to Smash. But anyway, so Ed Boon helps me up. He talks to me. I talked to him maybe for like 2 minutes. I'm like, yo, I was like, I love your games, and this, and this, and blah, blah. I've been playing since we were at midway. Like, I went to a whole thing for like less than a minute because I had to rush. And I was like, man, I never in 1,000 years I thought I would ever meet this guy. Like, a guy I've been playing fighting games with. And everything. I never thought that day would ever happen. I told him, I was like, well, can you do one favor for me? He's like, what? I was like, my friends would never believe that I met you. Can we take a picture? And I was like, okay, cool. He's like, cool. And he was a really cool guy about it. And we took a quick picture and I ran over. And then I played Smash. Smash, I think, was the first thing that started for me. And I got wrecked. I'm not going to say, because so here's the thing about the Smash thing. I thought I signed up for Brawl because I really wanted to play Brawl. And apparently I signed up for Melee, which I didn't realize I did. So I got wrecked in Melee. And I'll never forget who I got wrecked by. I got wrecked by a Fox main. And he had this, and this was my first time seeing this. He had a Nintendo GameCube controller. But this wasn't anyone. This was the GameCube controller that was originally made for Phantasy Star Online. You know, it has the keyboard in the middle and the GameCube controller is on the side. He beat me with that thing, and I was so livid. I was like, man, I lost twice in Smash. And I was basically kicked out of Smash. My Smash run was basically terrible. So that's totally irrelevant. Now, my Marvel vs. Capcom run. First set I won. Of Marvel vs. Capcom, and then my next round I lost, so I got outpulled. So this is, at this point, you think this is the end of the Evo story? No. This is just the beginning. So I enter Injustice. Injustice was the best game I was at the time. How did I sign up? Wait, how did I sign up for Melee? It was one of those things where I wasn't reading something. I wasn't reading something properly, and I screwed up. That's what happened. Brawl was out that year, but somehow I signed up for Melee. It was some user error mistake. It was on me. But then Justice Run, at the time I mained a couple characters. I mained Solomon Grundy. And I mained Flash, but I only played Flash my entire run. And at the time, this is Injustice 1, when everyone thought Flash was bad. And I always said Flash was good from the beginning. And mind you, this is during the format of Batgirl, Deathstroke, Superman, and Batgirl. Like, imagine that meta, and Batman. That was the meta for that game. And now, so you had to either deal with Infinites, spamming laser Superman, spamming guns, Deathstroke, or that mess. It was disgusting. And I destroyed a lot of players. And when I went to EVO, I only had one goal. I only had one goal in mind. My only goal was to win one match. Like, make it past one set against somebody. That was my only goal. Which I said Marvel vs. Capcom did, and I get wrecked, but I did Injustice.
I beat the first person. I 2-0'd him easily. And he was playing Deathstroke. He's like, man, he's like, your Flash is really good, bro. I was like, yeah, but I've been practicing Flash since day one. Cause I'm not a tier whore. I play a character I like. So, and I even played Flash in the second game too. So we're playing and all this stuff, and I win. And this happened, and I win another set. And I'm just like, oh my, I might actually go far with this. And then in between that, there was a break. So I went to play Killer Instinct. Now, here's a fun facts about this. Killer Instinct for Xbox One or whatever, I did not own a copy of the game. But I played the game before. And I've been playing Killer Instinct since I was a kid. So I kind of sort of understand the mechanics. Even though they're slightly different than each other, I understand the mechanics between both of the games. So here's the crazy thing. So I entered a Killer Instinct side term. It was around the time TK Combo just came out for the game. And I remember playing, and there was a side term. It was like, you go enter this tournament to wear a Quamba controller and whatnot. So I entered the side tournament for that. I destroyed everyone at that game during the side tournament. And I have to this day in my room, and I'll probably show it when I do the video later. It's up there somewhere, but it's underneath boxes. I have my tournament grade Quamba controller. It's clear, crystallized, and it's signed by Daigo Imura himself. That's my prized possession at this point. Like Daigo, yeah, the beast himself signed it himself. Like, it's probably one of my coolest moments in there. But other things that happened while I was there at Evo, and my other goal at Evo was to play a really good player and just to sort of see, because I always like, there's one thing being good in your neighborhood, being good at your locals, and being good at tournaments, but there's another thing is playing the greats and at least taking a match off it, or a round off it. Like, that means a lot to me. Because all these, like, Evo is the moment where it's like you nut up or shut up, right? You finally put all your hard work you've been grinding for all these years. And because there's one, you can go to all these local tournaments, but nothing matters until you go like Evo or CEO or Winter Brawl or any of those other things. Nothing matters. After Daigo signed the fight stick action, I was like, Daigo. And Daigo speaks, his English is kind of debatable. He didn't really speak that well in English to a certain degree. But at the end of the day, he's a really cool guy though. And I was like, and I can't give him a sound like I want to play you in fighting games. And we played Street Fighter. I think it was Third Strike we played. It was either Third Strike or 4. I don't remember which one we played. But we played one of the games. And I beat him actually the first round. And I was like, I actually took a. And honestly, I told myself I wasn't going to take a round. I took a round off of Daigo. I'm kind of proud of this. But listen, let me be honest with you though. After I took that round, Daigo gave me this kind of. I don't know if he meant to do this or if he was looking so or something was in the eye. Daigo gave me a dirty look after that. And Daigo after that, he perfected me the next round. The next round, Daigo flipping destroyed me. He ate me for breakfast and he spit me out. With all the filler and everything. At that moment, I felt like an appetizer. And I was like, man, I took a round of Daigo. And then we went to game 3. In game 3, I got close. And then Daigo hit me with like this 80% combo or whatever. And I was just like, it's a wrap. We played 1 or 2 sets and that was cool. We played that. I think we played Third Strike at some point, and then we played, I think, Street Fighter 2, maybe, but that might be debatable. I'm trying to remember that. I don't think we played Street Fighter. I know we played Street Fighter 4, but I'm trying to remember, was it Third Strike or was it 2 though? That's the part I don't remember what it was. But he's a cool guy. He was really cool, chill, relaxed. Just the long, I hung out with him a little bit, with him in his place. That was kind of cool. I met Yipes. Yipes is freaking hilarious. Even how he commentates on stream, Yipes is a very hilarious person. He's super down to earth. This is back when Yipes was actually a little bit bigger. He's now skinny now. Kudos to him for losing the weight. But that was a lot of fun. Other things that happened. Me and Daigo. I met Filipino Champ. The Filipino Champ conversation, that was like a 5-minute chat because he had to run off somewhere to one of his sponsors or something. And then Chris G And Marlon Pie. I met Marlon Pie too. That's the other person. Marlon Pie and Chris G. I met at the casino table, and they were betting on the
3, 2, 1.
East Flight. That's exactly how I felt. The look he gave me felt like, oh, you think you won? That's the look he gave me. That's probably the best way to describe it. Chris G. I didn't play Chris G or anything like that, but Chris G and Marlon Pie was at a casino table. I think it was the wheel, the roulette wheel, and we talked for about a few minutes. They're really cool guys, really funny people, especially when they all hang out and talk smack by each other. It's really cool people. Other things that happened. So we went over that. I won a bunch of side tournaments. I won a bunch of side games. One was for Lethal League. The first game, not Lethal League, Blaze. I won a side tournament for Nidhogg. So if nothing else, if I didn't win anything else, I won a bunch of side tournaments. Now, after doing all this stuff in between, now I'm on a roll in Injustice. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, yo, I might actually make it to semifinals or something, right? Or top 8 or whatever. And then I get to my, like, this is like, I think my 4th or 5th match. Because at this point, I beat a Deathstroke player, I beat a Superman player, I beat a Batgirl player, and I beat one more player. And then my next match happened. And the cool thing about it, every time I kept winning a match, because I think I was like the only Flash player there at the time. This is before Honeybee came out and became like the best Flash player and all. Like, this is way before all that. And I remember, like, every time I played a match, there was a crowd of people. Crowds of people kept coming behind me, and the crowd kept getting bigger and bigger. And I'm just like, oh crap, people are recognizing me playing. And oh, you're the Flash player. I saw you play against such and such. You destroyed him. And I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. But then it got to the match. Cause after this, I think I lost like one. This is when I took my first loss, or first or second loss at the time, and this one was very important. And by the time we got to this match, the whole crowd was behind me. Now this is not center stage. This is like on the tables or whatever. The whole crowd was behind me, and I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. I was like, there's a crowd of people behind us. Oh, he's like, you don't know who I am? I'm such and such. I don't remember. Hold on. I wonder if I could bring up the Evo pools from 2014. Hold on, give me a second. I wonder if there's a way for me to find it. Oh, Evo. Because the person I lost to was the person who won Evo Injustice that year. Fun facts. Oh, Evo 2014 Injustice bracket. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the brackets in one of these files. Sonic Fox. It could have been. Did I lose to Sonic Fox? It could have been Sonic Fox. I think it was Pig of Hut.
Wins.
I think it was Pig of Hut. Pig of the Hut. I think that's who I lost to. Pig of the Hut, who I lost to. Yeah, that's the person I think I really lost to if I remember that year. Because I don't remember fighting Sonic Fox, so I think I would have remembered that. But let me see if I can go to the participants. Oh, it's Michael. I have to come back to the story, guys. We gotta take a pause on the story now. Because now I gotta find out. But it was Pig the Hut though. But it was nuts. And I took a Oh, nice. Woo! Ooh, reverse. He got me. Smart.
Getting DI from that. Oh, nice. That was good. Good. I'm not even mad. This match is good. Ooh, the moment he re-grabbed, I was ready for that one. That was a good game, East, but that match was fun. That's probably the most this match was probably the most sort of laggy match we got today. Yeah, there was much you couldn't do. You were beyond red. That was a good match, though. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And then after I lose, I get back to the Evo story again. Oh my goodness. That was probably my most funnest match all night. That was bound to happen. At least I did damage, though. Oh, he taunted, too. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute.
That's cute. Don't taunt, because you will get bodied.
Yeah, you okay?
Good games, though. Good games.
Oh, it made me lose my jump. That sucks. What? Cool. Whoa. Yeah, I figured the second time he grabbed me. I got scared. The second time I got scared. That was my fault. I got scared. I almost came back. Almost did, but I got scared towards that second time. Well, now I can finish the rest of the story now. Okay, so
Pigs of Hut was right behind me, beside me. I was like, who you are? I recognized. I was like, oh crap! And then game 1, I beat him. He gave me this cocky look. He's like, oh man, this guy must be a scrub. And I beat him. Then round 2, he beat me. And I beat him that set. And then he switched to Martian Manhunter. And at the time, I never played Martian against Martian Manhunter. He just came out not too long ago. And I got wrecked. And then went to game 3 and I lost. And after I lost that time, I had one more chance to win. And then I got knocked out of Evo. That's basically how that run went. But I think I won at least 3 to 4 matches. So I went kind of far. I went sort of far at least. It was kind of cool. It was actually kind of cool, and I was kind of hyped about it. I was like, oh man, I actually made it A, B, and C. This is this. But let me check out something else. Let me see if I can find other things. Maybe I'll type in GSM. GSM. Did it show up anywhere? Pino Man moves. What was I playing? I'm trying to figure out, because it can show all the people I played. I know I played him. Justice brought up. Honeybee was here. Honeybee got wrecked early. Okay, I made it farther than Honeybee. I totally forgot. I made it farther than he did. Perfect legend. We got the Buffalo Peel Man. Let's see. Yeah, looking back at this now, it's kind of nuts. Like looking back at this as far as like everything. It makes you feel. I felt. But at that point, I think that was like the pinnacle, honestly, of my fighting career when it came to that. And there was a bunch of other shenanigans that happened that I can't definitely not that definitely was fun at Vegas. But if you ever get a chance to go to Evo, I just say go. Just try it. If you can, if you got the money or you get sponsored or whatever to go, definitely go. It's an experience within its own. It is something else. That's all I gotta say. It is something else. Why do I not see my name? Am I in the right brackets? Hold on. There's so many brackets here. I used to have it saved on my phone, but it's on my old phone.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's one more bracket before this. I got prior to this. Oh, this is not on there no more brackets. Forever King. I can't find it. It has my Smash Brothers bracket, obviously. When I got wrecked in that, has that one. Oh, because it was tied to this site. Okay. I kind of get it. What's up, Carl Potter? Wait, why did you go? You shouldn't even went for that. You should have jumped off the stage and did neutral special so it could linger. Because now you're wasting recovery out. But hey, as long as you kill him, that's all that matters, I guess. As long as you get the kill, I guess, at the end of the day. There we go. But yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. There was definitely a bunch of experiences. And because of that, but I'll say this, once I came back from Evo that year, my even though I may have got wrecked or won or whatever happened in between, my fighting game paralysis went up dramatically up there. Like even because you realize everybody you play back home it hits different. They're like, man, these people are nowhere near as people I dealt with Evo. Like that was probably like the thing that came out of it. That's one thing I can say. That came out of Evo, that was kind of cool. Nice forward tilt. Ooh, that was almost a stock right there. Oh, he tried to go for the trick me up. He's probably gonna try to grab him. I already know it. Oh, nice. Nice, should have blocked it or DB'd it. Down B'd it or whatever. Ooh! That would probably input mispress. Because for one ferret, he could technically explode. He's probably trying to bait it down B, I think. Or make save for the second stop. Oh, there's the down B. He missed. Oh, there it goes. German? That's going to definitely almost kill, but it won't kill him. Oh, he really did it! Yo! Yo! He really went for it! Yo! 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 He really went for it! I didn't think he was going to go for it. Good stuff. Yo, he really went for it. Good stuff. I honestly didn't think he was going to go for it. I honestly didn't think he was going to go for it. My opinion. I really didn't think he was going to go for it. That was pretty cool, though. Yeah, up B hurts. Wasn't that cool, but sure. The saltiness. Oh, man. I always think getting hit by a B like that is always funny. But,
3, 2,
it's cool because it's like, it's one of those, whoa, lag. Yo, I think it's 9 volt. Because it's one of those things that you have to sacrifice yourself to do it. Like, once you do it, there's no way getting out of it. Not all from all of them go for it. I don't. How many times you see me go for it? I rarely go for it. I still think it's funny though. I don't care what no one says. I still think it's funny. Yo, 9 volt, you gotta fix your internet, man. You're looking kind of debatable today. Oh, by the way, guys, we will be ending around midnight. I meant to mention that. Oh, he should have did German. I would have German suplexed her. She would have died. He should have German suplexed her. I don't know why he did. Now he gonna have to deal with stage nonsense. Yeah, the PowerPoint presentation that started on Windows 95. Why? Throw him. Throw him. Throw him forward. Throw him. DI's gonna screw him up because of the lag. You can actually survive that too. That's the funny thing. He could have survived. There you go. Looks like it's playing better now. Now I looked up. Oh, he could have grabbed her. Ooh, forward tilt. That was a little nasty. There we go. Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's gonna hurt. Oh, how did? Oh, I'm not gonna ask how that happened.
That was smart. Oh, that was a safety shot. Woo! Good games.
Okay.
Good games, good games, good games.
Three, two, one, go! Her away! Her away! Her away! Her away!
Did I really just fall for that? You really just... Did I really... I don't even know what happened. I just gotta be patient with them. Why is it heavy on that? You got green. Pressing button. What? How about me?
That ain't Falco. Hit the data fuse. Hit the data fuse.
3, 2, 1, go! Throw away!
I didn't spike in time. Ah! I didn't hit. That was supposed to be the Buster Wolf. You can make it. Oh. I think the game lagged out for him to make it. I thought you could have made that. It's getting extra laggy. Nah, there was a lag. Eastbite, there was definitely some lag in between there. That was debatable. Like, I'm not even going to deny it. There was like a lot of weird lag in between there.
3, 2, 1, go! Throw away!
Oh, let's press some buttons. But he taunt too.
Like he's getting good. What are you doing? What are you pressing? No downfall. What you pressing? Teleport. I went too low. Gotcha, man. Your spamming won't last you that long, sir. I'll find a way around it.
Okay. Three, two, one, go!
Oh, he's snapping. He's snapping, guys. No, he's. Oh, he could kill me. No. Nice. Up till it hits like a truck now. Oh no! Oh, nice! Linger in there. He did. I mean, Bear. That was smart. Snatch. Oh! Should have been that. Oh, he went for it! Okay, here's what we're going to do. Once it get to my turn last time, that'll be the end of the stream. So, everyone goes. And once it get my turn, the stream is done. Just for everyone's information. So make it good. And thank you for jumping on. So once it gets to me, the stream is done basically. But today was definitely a very eventful stream. Y'all definitely put up. There was definitely a lot of matches. I had a little bit of redemption towards the end. I think it's a pretty good day, right? I thought it was a pretty good day for this stream. Salt and all, right? Salt and all.
we go. You're out. So who have to face me at the end then, I guess. So it's either going to be 9-volt or what's his name, and the stream will end, guys. But like I said before, thank you for watching. So we'll see who ends on me. The final round. Live or let die. It's about to explode. Go for it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's start drawing to the final match now. Me versus Elizario.
Incineroar versus the Jank. Terry.
3, 2, 1, go! Well, guys, thank you in advance for watching. And let's make this last match amazing. Let's do this. Hopefully I can win it. Hopefully I can win this final match. Oh, this stage is not good for me. Oh, I couldn't block in time. Lingering hitbox, man.
Hold on. Oh no, I'm getting greedy now. He's about to come back. He about to come. He's trying to 3-stock me. Not 3-stocking me though. You gotta come back now. Oh, he could have got me. No! I almost came back. Good games, though. Good games. Good games. But you ended the night today. But thank y'all all for subscribing. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week for another exciting episode of Jank versus the World. Stay tuned. And don't forget, this week will be Castlevania week for Rousey either. So I hope y'all have fun. You have a great day. And y'all stay janky. Peace.